Hello children, welcome back to your online classes. We are discussing the chapter microbes in human welfare. Under that chapter, we are going to discuss about lecture number 5, that is microbes in sewage treatment. In the last class, we discussed about microbes used in the chemical industries, microbes used as enzymes, and then microbes used as a bioactive molecules. Okay, in that we discussed about many of the organic acids like lactic acid, butyric acid, citric acid, and we discussed about enzymes, lipase and streptokinase, and we discussed about the bioactive molecules like we discussed about those all bioactive molecules, cyclosporine A, and then stanins we discussed it, okay, in the last class. Now let us move towards the subtopic of this chapter, the very important and then very interesting too, that is microbes in sewage treatment. So children, this part is very important for your exam point of view, because this portion will be expected for 5-mark question, so that you can answer for 5-mark question from this area. That's what this is very important point of view. Okay, next let us see what actually the microbes in sewage treatment. Now the sewage treatment here, microbes in sewage treatment, let us understand what actually the sewage treatment means. Okay children, in simple words I am going to tell you. In simple words, sewage in the sense municipal wastewater. Municipal wastewater is called what? Sewage. Sewage means what? The municipal wastewater. Municipal wastewater itself is called, municipal wastewater is called what children? Sewage. What are the municipal waste? Municipal waste, whatever actually municipal waste generates in cities, towns, those all waste which human excreta, and then whatever the dust and then whatever the waste materials will be there, no, that one is whatever that waste collected by the municipals, that all thing municipal waste water is called what? Sewage. And then this municipal waste contains large amount of organic matter. This municipal waste contains what? Large amount of organic matter it contains. Okay, organic matter it contains. Okay, organic matter, and then microbes also it contains, many of which are pathogenic. Okay, as the municipal wastewater contains large amount of organic matter and then microbes, many of which are pathogenic, many of the microbes which are pathogenic, this water will be unfit for the domestic use and as well as unfit for the consumption also. Because of that, this municipal wastewater cannot be wastewater cannot be discharged directly into the directly into the water bodies like rivers and then streams. Are you getting children? Yes. See, in the municipal wastewater there will be 99% of water only. There will be 99% of water. Only remaining 1% is of impurities. Okay, 99% will be water and then 1% will be impurities like paper, plastic, solids, and human excreta, and then animal excreta. These all things whichever is collected from the cities and then towns, that everything will be collected in municipal waste water, isn't it? See, for every city there will be a municipal waste water plant, and then there will be a sewage treatment plant also. Whatever the municipal waste is collected, no, that will be having 99% water and then 1% of impurities, children. Due to the presence of these only 1% of impurities, this water will be unfit for the consumption and also for the any kind of the domestic use. That's what this municipal wastewater will be treated in a treated in a sewage treatment plants. That's what this municipal wastewater is treated in sewage treatment plants. Every city will be having sewage treatment plants, children. In that sewage treatment plant, what happens? This municipal wastewater is going to be treated. Okay, and then this sewage treatment water is treated in sewage treatment plants to make it less polluted. For what? To make the municipal wastewater less polluted, so that the treated after this sewage treatment, that whatever the water is less polluted, so that can be released to the rivers and all. Okay, is that clear, everybody? Yes. This treatment of wastewater is done by heterotrophic microbes. This sewage treatment plants, or in sewage treatment plant, whatever it is there, no, this wastewater is done by heterotrophic microbes, children. This treatment of wastewater is done by heterotrophic microbes naturally present in sewage. See here, children, there is no use of any of the technologies used, anything used. Here the treatment is naturally occurring. Okay, naturally occurring how? Because whatever the naturally occurring heterotrophic microbes are present in the sewage, no, that will be helpful for the clearing up of the water waste. Whatever the waste material, whatever the waste, and then whatever the pollutant is there in the water, no, the collected municipal waste water, that water will be clarified, will be purified by the natural microbes which is present in the sewage itself. Is that clear? Yes, that's good. Now let us see this treatment. How many steps are there in this treatment? This treatment is carried out in following steps. Actually, the sewage treatment is having 3 steps. Okay, first one, primary treatment, and then second one, secondary treatment, and then third one, tertiary treatment. Okay, let us see what actually the main aim of this primary treatment, secondary treatment, and then tertiary treatment. See, whenever the municipal waste water is collected from the cities and then towns, that will be loaded in sewage treatment plants. Okay, when that is loaded in sewage treatment plant, first it will be undergo in primary treatment, then next it undergo secondary treatment, then next it undergo tertiary treatment. What actually the main of the primary treatment, a main aim of the primary treatment means here the removal of the solid particles will take place. Removal of solid particles and then waste particles, whatever the filtration can be done now with use of many kind of the messes, okay, that kind of the treatment is done here, so that the primary treatment is physical and chemical. The primary treatment is physical and chemical. Why physical? Because here we are going to remove the solid wastes, okay. And next, the secondary treatment is purely what, children? It is completely depend on microbes. It is completely depend on microbes, and it is natural treatment. That's what the secondary treatment is also called as biological secondary treatment. It is also called what, children? Biological secondary treatment. Why? Because the secondary treatment depends on what? Microbes. Whatever the microbial reaction is going on, no, that depend on that microbial reaction only the purification will be done in the secondary treatment. And whereas in the tertiary treatment, after the secondary treatment also, if whatever the after the secondary treatment, some impurities will be there left out which cannot be digested by the microbes, no, that impurities will be cleaned up in this tertiary treatment by using like lasers or else radiographies and many of the chemical use. By the use of chemicals, this treatment is done, and this one, which one? Tertiary treatment is it is also comes under the physical. The aim is also physical and then chemical. Okay, is that clear? ಯಾವಾಗ ಮುನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ವಾಟರ್ನ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಮುನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ 99% ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ ವಾಟರ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ 1% ಏನಿರ್ತದೆ ಇಂಪ್ಯೂರಿಟೀಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. 1% ಇಂಪ್ಯೂರಿಟೀಸ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಆ ವಾಟರ್ ಕುಡಿಯೋದಕ್ಕಾಗಲಿ ಬಳಸೋದಕ್ಕಾಗಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅನ್ಫಿಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಮುನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ವಾಟರ್ನ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಸೀವೇಜ್ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೀವೇಜ್ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು? ಆ ಮುನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ವಾಟರಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇಂಪ್ಯೂರಿಟೀಸ್ನ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ಮುನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ವಾಟರ್ನ ನೀವು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ನದಿಗಳಿಗೆ, ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮ್ಗಳಿಗೆ, ಪಾಂಡ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರಿ ಅಂತಂತಂದರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಜೀವಿಗಳು ಸತ್ತೋಗ್ತವೆ. ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ನಾವು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೂ ಸಹಿತ ಏನಾಗಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಮತ್ತು ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಸಿಟೀಸ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಸಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಅದ್ರ ಸಲುವಾಗಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ಮುನ್ಸಿಪಲ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ವಾಟರ್ನ ಸೀವೇಜ್ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಟ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಆ ನೀರನ್ನ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಸಿಟೀಸ್ಗಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಟೌನ್ಸ್ಗಾಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಪೈಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಥ್ರೂ ಸಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಸೊ ಈ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಸೀವೇಜ್ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಟೇಜಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗ್ತದೆ? 3 ಸ್ಟೇಜಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ಟರ್ಷಿಯರಿ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ವೆರಸ್ ಟರ್ಷಿಯರಿ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಸಿ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಮತ್ತು ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟಲ್ಲಿ, ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಮತ್ತು ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಫಿಸಿಕಲ್ ಮತ್ತು ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ಮೆಥಡ್ಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಯೂರ್ಲಿ ಇದೇನಿರ್ತದೆ, ಮೈಕ್ರೋಬಿಯಲ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಡಿಪೆಂಡ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಬಯಾಲಜಿಕಲ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡರಿ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತಲೂ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಟರ್ಷರಿ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ಸ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಇನ್ನು ಯಾವುದೆಲ್ಲ ಇಂಪ್ಯೂರಿಟೀಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಾವಲ್ಲ ಆ ಇಂಪ್ಯೂರಿಟೀಸ್ನ ತೆಗಿಯೋಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಟರ್ಷರಿ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ದೀಸ್ ಟು ಆರ್ ದಿ ಮೇನ್. ಅಂದರೆ ಈಗ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯಿಂದ ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯಿಂದ ಏನು ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಬಂದಿರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಆ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ವಾಟರ್ನ ನಾವು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ರಿವರ್ಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಹೌದಾ? ವಿ ಕೆನಾಟ್ ಅಲೌ ದಟ್ ಇಂಡಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯಲ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಟು ದಿ ರಿವರ್. ದ್ಯಾಟ್ waste water should undergo primary treatment. When the solid waste will be removed, then next it should undergo secondary treatment where the microbial activity will be there and then some impurities, that purification will be there. After that it can be released to the river. Okay, if at all if the municipal waste water should used for the drinking and other domestic work, it should undergo for the tertiary treatment. Okay, tertiary treatment. I hope everybody is understanding, children. Yes, ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಮತ್ತು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ರಿ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆನೂ ಸಹಿತ ವಾಟರ್ನ ನಾವು ರಿವರಿಗೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಬಿಡಬಹುದು. ಬಟ್ ಒಂದು ವೇಳೆ ಕುಡಿಯೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂದರೆ ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ ಆ ವಾಟರ್ನ ಟರ್ಷರಿ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಬೈ ದಿ ಎಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಟರ್ಷರಿ ಟ್ರೀಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ದಟ್ ವಾಟರ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಫಿಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ವಾಟ್, ಡ್ರಿಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಡೊಮೆಸ್ಟಿಕ್ uses. Okay, domestic use which we are going to use in the homes. Okay, now let us see in deep what actually the primary treatment, secondary treatment and then tertiary treatment. Now first is about the first one is primary treatment. Primary treatment. In this primary treatment, it involves physical treatment and then chemical treatment. Just now I said, okay, it involves what? It involves physical and chemical treatment. It involves what, children? Physical and then chemical treatment. Like what? What physical and then chemical? First one, filtration. First one is filtration. Okay, filtration in the sense nothing but the municipal wastewater, whatever it is collected from the many of the cities and then many of the towns, that municipal wastewater will allow for the filtration tanks or else filtration area where there will be a many size of the messes in the sense jali anta neven heltiralla adu means in this filtration there will be removal of solids will takes place. Okay, based on their sizes, okay, ಒಂದು ವೇಳೆ ಮೆಸ್ ದೊಡ್ಡದಿತ್ತು, ಜಾಲಿ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಸೈಜ್ ಇಂದಿತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದೊಡ್ಡ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಕಲ್ಲು ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ವುಡ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ವುಡ್ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಸ್, like stones, these pebbles, these all will be hold up there, and then water is gone moving to the next mess, where the next mess will be having again the small holes. Okay, in that small holes what happens, paper, plastic, these all kinds of those will be held at there. Okay, that's what filtration. In the filtration it is comes under physical, whereas the filtration will remove the solid based on their size, children. Okay, based on their size what happens, the filtration will be done depending upon the size of the meshes. Depending upon the size of the meshes, the municipal waste water will be filtrated. Then next, after this, the next step is in the primary, under the primary treatment, next step is sedimentation. What actually the sedimentation? Sedimentation means settling down. Sedimentation, simply in word, keep in mind, settling down means what? When after we are getting, after the filtration all the solids were removed. Okay, after all the solids were removed, there will be some of the solids which will be having very minute size, but they will be having high density, isn't it? Those all were undergo for the sedimentation. The wastewater after collecting from the filtration fed into a bigger, large size of the tankers. Here you should imagine the tankers which will be having a capacity to hold thousands, 2000s, 20,000 liters of the water. That much of large tanker will be there. Okay, and in that tanker the water which is filtrated, that filtrated water is fed into that tank, and the water is left for hours together, days, one day, or else like 7 hours, 8 hours, or overall day it is left for this standing. When it is left for standing, what happens, the high density solids will be settled down. If I tell you in a simple manner by drawing, the tankers will be like this. Okay, and then they will be having outlets. Okay, when this filtered water will be subjected here or else fed here, what happens, children? After the few hours, whatever the solid waste will be there, no, depending on the density, they will be settled here. Depending upon the density, they will be settled here. And then the pure water, the transparent water will be here. Okay. After sedimentation, this solid waste is called sludge. This solid waste is called what? Sludge. And then this water, now also it cannot be taken out. Why? Because there will be small particles which will be floating on them, because they will be having the low density. Because of the low density, they cannot be settled down, like small particle of the plastic, small particle of wood, small particle of paper. These cannot be settled down because their density is low. Because of that, they will be floating on the water. So that what happens, students, next step will be taken down, that is foaming. That is what? Foam separation also you can say it. Under the foam separation, what we will do, here the foaming agent is going to be added. Foaming agent. That's what foaming agent means. Some of the chemicals which, see, in our houses we are going to take a hand wash. When we are rubbing, there will be formation of what? Foam, isn't it? Same like that, for the tanker, there will be adding up of the foaming agent, and then they are going to stir it. Stir in the sense, yes, there will be a stirring. Due to the stirring, what happens? There will be formation of foam. There will be formation of foam, and due to the formation of this foam, what happens? Whatever the particles were having the less density, they will attach to the foam. Okay, I hope everybody is understanding, children. Yes, that's very good. Okay, when these lighter, the low density particles were attaching to the foam, then what happens? There will be blowing. We will be blowing it. When this blowing will be there, all foam will be come out due to blowing. Due to what? Blowing. Okay. When it is blowed with the air pressure, then all the foam will come out along with the lower density particles. When it is coming out with the lower density particles, only we left with this water. Now this water is called primary effluent. Okay, after the primary treatment, we got the two things. What we got? Two things. First one is primary effluent. Okay, primary, whatever the left out is there, which after the primary treatment. Effluent, which comes out. Okay, which comes out. Influent, which is goes in. If this is a tank, if I am adding anything, that is called influent. ನಾನು ಏನಾದರೂ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ influent ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. Now I am taking out this water, whatever now it is clarified, no, that water I am taking out. Okay, from here I am taking out. That's what it is called, what? Primary effluent. Is that clear, children? Yes. The effluent means which comes out by the primary treatment. And then second one, see here, this primary effluent, now it goes for secondary treatment. Now it is undergo for secondary treatment. And then one more we got, that is primary sludge. Primary sludge. This primary sludge is nothing but all the having particles which will be having high density. This again it is having many much more organic matter, and then whatever they use, some of the materials which will be having high density like pebbles, solids, wood, and some of the stones. This all thing will be there. Okay, human excreta and then domesticated excreta, these all things will be there. So as this is having these all solid particles, this sludge will be used as decomposer. Okay, that sludge will be not at all goes waste, that will be left for decomposition. After the decomposition, that material whatever will be there, that can be used for the fields, children. Okay, means now ರೈತರೇನು ಹೊಲಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಥರ ಏನಂತಾರೆ ಗೊಬ್ಬರದ ಥರ ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಇದನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಯಾಕಂತಂದರೆ ಈ ಸಾಲಿಡ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಯೂಸ್ಫುಲ್ ಸಾಲಿಡ್ಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಇರ್ತವೆ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಡಿಕಾಂಪೋಸಿಷನ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಇಯರ್ಸ್ ಟುಗೆದರ್, ಫಾರ್ ಇಯರ್ಸ್ ಟುಗೆದರ್ ದಟ್ ಸ್ಲಡ್ಜ್ ಈಸ್ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಔಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಟ್ ಸ್ಲಡ್ಜ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದಿ ಡಿಕಾಂಪೋಸಿಷನ್ ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ರೀಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ fields as a composite. Okay, for the fields it can be used as a composite. Okay, after these 3 steps the primary treatment will be ended up. Okay, after the primary treatment what we are getting 2 things. First one is primary effluent, second one is primary sludge. Primary effluent will be next further undergo for the biological process of treatment, that is called secondary treatment. Next, whatever we got, the primary sludge is there, that sludge will be used for the decomposition. I hope everybody is understanding. Yes, now see, in the next session I am going to discuss with you about the secondary treatment. I will be winding up here only, because children, if I start the secondary treatment, it will be taking much more time. That's what, it won't be sufficient. Because of that, now only I am winding up here, and in the next session, in the next lecture, we will be going to discuss about the secondary treatment. I hope everybody is clear about this, and please take serious about the classes. Many of the children, whatever the questions I am going to ask you, you people are not responding, you people are not at all commenting on that. If you are neglecting the subject will neglect you. That's what, keep on watching the classes regularly and keep on answering questions what I asked you. At least try to answer the questions. Okay, thank you.